video production is sponsored in part by Pack and Away Mobile Storage. We bring the storage unit to your door, pack it at your place, and store it at ours. Pack and Away Mobile Storage is a division of Highway Number 1 Self-Storage. We are proud supporters of the Number 2 Lightning Sprint, the 20X Modified, and the 64 Late Model.
Demolition. Victory circled by Balkin. Associated Auto Auctions number 10, that's Mike Balkin. Inside row 5, that's the 9th starting spot. That is Rick Fawcett. The Fawcett Auto Body, Curtis Carpet 71. To his outside, the 71S is Stefan Snare out of Hallock. And on the back, the 7W in the Derek Sandblasting Hooters Restaurant 7. That is Rick Lowy. That is your late model main event lineup for Frontier Subaru.
Well, folks, if you're a computer fan, you'll need to log on to YouTube when you get home. There's a real cool video on there by Amber Balkin, driver of a Lightning Sprint, called The Dirt Life. So just go on to youtube.com and use the search engine in YouTube for a video called The Dirt Life by Amber Balkin. It's about 7 minutes and it's awful, awful cool. Amber, of course, is the daughter of late model driver Mike Balkin in the Associated Auto Auction Silmac Emery Demolition North Star number 10. All right, late model time here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Walt Morris, the Winnipeg Dodge, Winnipeg Free Press 9 on the pole, alongside the Adams Detailing Products 92 of Cord Allard. Allard, a rookie in this division in 2013. He previously raced motocross and actually won a pro championship in Manitoba in motocross. He then moved to the super truck division and is now in the Terraco 92C late model. All right, here we go. Late models, 20 laps on the board. 2 20-lap features tonight, a little bit of a bonus. We are racing. Shane Edgington and the Avonlea group of companies. First Canadian Fuels 5E in trouble on the front straightaway. Yellow flag comes out. No, it doesn't. Yellow flag is withheld. Heads up, now we're going to get a yellow, I think. Beard and the 71 of Stefan Snare collect each other on the front chute. Oh, and the Forks Finest Auto Body 11 is stopped at the bottom of turn number 4. Well, you can see Paul Viert's bumper is trapped under his left wheel. It is not spinning, so it can't turn. So he's got a bit of a snowmobile without a carbide on it right now. There it goes. Broke off, now the car will steer. Well, there's why your car in the wintertime won't steer if you've got the front wheels locked. Same idea right there, and as soon as that bumper fell out, well, Viert could miraculously steer again. The 71 coming onto the front chute now. He is sponsored by Todd's Electric and Sportsman's Lodge. He won a lot of street stock races out of Stefan Snare out of Hallock, Minnesota. Was a real strong street stock competitor here for many years. Actually ran a Pontiac engine. It was a 350 Pontiac that was built in Hallock, Minnesota at Hultgren Racing Engines. And of course, for those of you that are Pontiac fans, you'll know that some of them call them small block and big block Pontiacs, and that is a fallacy. They're all one block from a 350 up to the 455. So very similar, a little bit of differences in the crankshaft journals, but the 350 right up to the 455 Pontiac are all the same, and Stefan Snare used that Pontiac and did real well with it in the street stock division. All right, so 20 laps showing on the Pepsi board. We do not have a lap in. Viert and Edgington coming out of the pit area. Well, talking a little bit about the Pontiac engines that the 71 of Stefan Snare used to use. Many of you will remember, if you watch NASCARs in the 60s, they used to use a Pontiac 421, which is an extremely rare Pontiac engine, and it won some NASCAR races back in the 60s. So, of course, the Pontiac division no longer in the world, unfortunately, but built some great stuff over the years, including that 421 NASCAR engine that was so successful in the 60s. One to green, 20 on the board. Walt Morris and Cord Allard return to the front row. Then it's the 11 of Troy Schill and the freehearingtest.ca, leisureliquidators.com, 2M of Bill Mooney. Fawcett and Strand in row 3, a pair of 71s. Then it's the 7 of Rick Lowy alongside Balkin. Edgington alongside the 71 of Snare, and the 88 of Viert. 371 cars in a field of 11. Cord Allard getting underneath Morris, but here comes Troy Schill. Mooney to the high side. He sweeps around the outside. Troy Schill trying the inside on Walt Morris. Morris driving that MB custom chassis, and they are very good on the dry stuff. New leader, Troy Schill. Walt Morris now on the outside, challenging Troy Schill, but cannot make it happen. Dustin Strand inching up. Bill Mooney inching up. Great four-car race for first place. So it's Schill, Strand, Morris, and Mooney. Then Balkin, and then Cord Allard. The 2M of Bill Mooney now working on Walt Morris, who is third. Mooney wants a third spot in the freehearingtest.ca number 2M. Keep your eyes on Balkin. He is flying. Mike Balkin showing the fastest lap time on the track right now, and he is third. Oh, heads up. Mooney and Morris get together, and that'll bring out a yellow flag. Mooney and Morris went into turn 1 and 2. Contact was made. Morris got the worst of it at the bottom of turn number 2. He has stopped. Mooney is rolling on the speedway. Well, your leader is the Forks Finest Auto Body and Car Wash, Italian Moon, number 11 of Troy Schill. That car won last week here at Red River Co-op Speedway. The car is out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. It is a Victory Circle by Balkin chassis, and that car is for sale. So Shane Holden's Street Stock, the 11 Junior, is for sale. That is a top-notch car. And this 11 car in the late model division, a top-notch car, is also for sale. So if you want to go street stock racing or late model racing, well, you got two pretty good choices there. Also, if you're looking to go super truck racing, well, the Hooters number 19 of Rick Lowy is selling his truck. Has not competed out here this year. The 19 truck, for those of you that remember, is for sale. Rick Lowy driving the 7W late model here tonight. "15 laps on the board. That means 5 down, 15 to go. 1 to green. Delaware style restart. Troy Schill will be on the point. 71 of Dustin Strand in the second spot. Chooses the inside line in row 2. Moving third place, Mike Balkin in the Emery Demolition Silmac, number 10, to the outside position in row 2. Now, interestingly enough, Troy Schill has been leading most of this race, but Balkin has been coming awful quick. So we want to keep our eyes definitely on that 10 car. He is in his 30th year of racing.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Trouble once again in turn number 2. Edgington gets the worst of that one. Edgington looking real good in his heat race, but having troubles here tonight in the feature. Balkin is your new leader. Mike Balkin in the 10. Now being followed by the 11 of Troy Schill. And the 71 gets by the 11 now. Troy Schill losing 2 positions in a lap. But I do believe Mike Balkin is the class of the field tonight. He started 8th and is leading this one big time. Balkin about a half straightaway lead on Dustin Strand. 3rd is Schill, 4th is Mooney, 5th is Cord Allard. And it's Fawcett, Morris, Stephen Snare, and Rick Lowy in the Hooters 7. Halfway through, 10 to go. 10 to go for the number 10. He is your leader. Balkin continues to pull away. Wow. Seven to go for Balkin, your leader. Almost a full straightaway lead now on the Q&Z 71 of Strand. Back about a half a straightaway in 3rd is Troy Schill. Good race developing between 4th place Bill Mooney and Cord Allard, who is 5th in the 92C. Cord Allard on the inside of Mooney now. Still a good race for 4th and 5th. But still well back of Troy Schill, who is 3rd. Balkin continues to dominate. Balkin now in lap traffic. He goes by the 7 of Lowy and the 71 of Fawcett. Just 2 to go. White flag coming out this time for Mike Balkin in the 10 car. Balkin goes by Snare, a lap car. Now has Walt Morris to contend with. And checkered flag is out. Your winner, Mike Balkin. Balkin in the Emery Demolition Silmac number 10. What a performance. He started 8th and won that one. Balkin, silky smooth. Drove the car absolutely beautiful and picked up the win unofficially in the late model division. He is your point leader in the late model division. Second is Paul Viert, 23 back. Cord Allard is third, 42 back, or 52 back rather, of the leaders. So Balkin with a pretty good command on the points lead, and what a race tonight. That car just looked flawless, and it was driven the same way. So pretty tough combination to beat for the rest of the drivers out here tonight in the late model division.
Well, Darren, you're right. Mike has been running real strong lately, and of course you know that Mike likes to run the bottom of the racetrack, and the bottom was where it was at tonight if your car could stay down there. He did a real nice job. He started back in 8th spot, I believe. Started 8th and picked up the victory, so pretty nice run for Mike Balkin in the B1 Victory Circles number 10. Don't forget, 1 week tonight, the Pure Stock Championship takes place right here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Be sure and be on hand when that all happens. 1 week tonight, Pure Stocks, B-Mods, a whole bunch of different classes. We normally run them on a Monday. We're going to have them here next Thursday. That is the Pure Stock Track Championship. Well, Mike Balkin climbs out of his car victorious. He started 8th. He grabs the victory. How about a big hand for your winner, everybody? Mike Balkin in the 10 car.
Well, Mike Balkin in the Silmac Emery Demolition, NorthstarCanada.com, number 10. Great job from 8th place. That car was just handling perfect, and it was driven even better.
Well, you know what? We've been playing with this chassis quite a bit. This car ain't that old, and we've been playing with it a little bit each night. And I tell you, all those miles I spend going up and down the road, you think about different ways to make your race car better, and I hope we might have found something tonight. I'm pretty excited about the way the car worked. Thank you, fans, for coming out and enjoying the race tonight on such a hot night and spending your hard-earned money to come watch us race. Thank you.
All right, how about it? Mike Balkin, winner in the late model division tonight. A heck of a job. Back up to you, Pat Moody.
Thanks, Darren. Congratulations to Mike Balkin and his crew. He'll be at River City Speedway tomorrow night and in Alexandria, Minnesota, Saturday and Sunday for an NLRA race that pays $1,100 to win on Saturday and $4,444